we have a special treat for you. All the way from the cities of Chicago and St. Louis, your 1986 Queens of Harmony, Ambiance.
Talk with all by myself, no one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you, and you, and you, oh, and you, oh, baby. Anyway, we're going to take you back in the 30s and introduce you to a fantastic Fats man by the name of Thomas Fats Waller. In his short 39 years, he wrote over 400 fantastic jump and jive tunes about living and loving and leaving them. And honey, we're only going to sing 250 of them for you. So you sit back and relax while we do Ain't Misbehaving. And I ain't either, honey. You buy that? Well, like a corner. Baby, believe me, I know for certain the one that I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you I am thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I'm saving my love for you. Da-da-da-da. Like a corner, in a corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. But while we're waiting, I don't stay out late. Oh no, baby, I'm all about it. Just me and the radio. I ain't misbehaving. Daddy, I can explain the whole thing. Ain't misbehaving. One never knows, do one? Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. My love for you. That's why I'm looking so good. Feeling so bad. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. Looking good but feeling bad from grieving over you. Looking good to hide those bitter blues. Weary days and lonely nights, I'm waiting here for you. Hoping that my love you won't refuse. Ro-do-do-do-do-do-do, ro-do-do-do-do, ro-do-do-do-do-do, ra-da-da-da-da-da. Looking good but feeling bad is mighty hard to do. When I'm feeling blue and needing you, and needing you. Ro-do-do-do-do-do,
if I should take a notion to jump into the ocean, nobody's business if I do. If I go to church on Sunday, cabaret all day on Monday, take nobody's business if I do. That ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do just what I want to anyway.
Well, I don't care if they all despise me, but I tell you,
My work can come home trash. All night time.
take nobody's business if I eat 3 turkey dinners and announce that's just beginners. Ain't your business, ain't his business, ain't her business, ain't their business. Take nobody's business if I do. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Obviously, you
people have no place to be today, right? I see. How long have you been sitting? A long time. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the 7th inning stretch, okay? Everybody up on your feet. Get up off of them. Here we go. Here we go.
This'll feel good.
Oh, doesn't that feel good? Isn't that marvelous? Okay, now I want you to turn around and shake hands with the person behind you.
They have a problem with this.
Shaking hands, nothing.
That's very. Now, you guys in the back row, you run clear the heck up here and shake hands with the guys in the front. Never mind. Okay, my name is Liz. This is Shelly.
Hi.
This is Diane. This is Sandy. What's yours?
Okay.
The rest of you don't have names? What? One of the very favorite tunes that Fats Waller really loved to play was the one called Oh, Susanna, and he used to open his act up with this all the time. Oh, Susanna, there's an old Diana. It's been standing sad and lonely through the many years. And so neglected, look at all the dust collected. Wonder if it still could fill this room with joy and tears. Now I don't have to say it. You know how bad I yearn to play it. Oh, Susanna, dust off that old Diana. My hands are itching for those keys. Those keys, our troubles will go winging. The moment we start singing all our favorite melodies. Let's get that gang around that used to hang around. And when the neighbors hear me vocalizing, soon they're gonna be harmonizing. Oh, Susanna, I'll let you sing soprano. Dust off that old Diana tonight. Oh, Susanna, let me have that old Diana. My hands are itching just to play those keys. Many ages since we last turned the pages of those good old-fashioned melodies. I see your mother, and there's your mother, dear. It's time we had the parlor freshly painted. Time for us to get reacquainted. Oh, Susanna, take off that old bandana, dust off that old Diana. I'll let you sing soprano. Oh, Susanna, I be top banana. Just off that old Diana tonight. I wish we could really tell you we've been having a good time this weekend. I've just been having a ball. We came in from St. Louis and from Chicago into Newark Airport. Different times, naturally, and of course different times than what the airline had in mind also. See, what you have to do is you have to decide, well, I'm going to be there at 8 o'clock. Okay, see, the airline wants me to be there the next day, and then you calculate in between. So we've had a wonderful time. We had a fantastic host that came and picked us up in different stages, and we've had wonderful time in the airports. I can't even begin to tell you and use right language, you know. The ticket agents are just real dolls. I can't help you, lady, and if you don't like it, move down the other end of the line. The wrong thing to say to Shelly. She's got a degree in taking them apart, you know, it's great. Starts up one side of that little bugger and down the other. He don't even know what hit him, so. And because of that tenacity, and also then we had a same situation. We sang in Newark, New Jersey, in that area, Bound Brook, yesterday, and we did 2 shows in Afterglow. And I want you to feel sorry for us because we went to bed about 3 o'clock, and then we got up again this morning, and I think we look great. And you guys will clap for anything. You notice I lost a little bit weight. I've lost a little weight this week. Is the microphone holding me back? Can you see me?
You're fine.
That sounds fine. Okay. Anyway,
So we've been traveling all over the United States. We had a fantastic time. We just a couple of months ago, or a month ago, we were in Hawaii, and we had some interesting experiences there. I got to go body surfing. The ocean wasn't ready for me. However, the sandy beach was. I got sand in places I still haven't cleaned out, you know. And Diane had a thrill. She went parasailing. That was kind of interesting. She and her husband were going to go. And just before they got her all in the chute and everything, and just before they yanked her off with a little pad, you know what parasailing is? They put that parachute on you and they harness on you, and then some boat yanks your body up, and you go clear up in the air, and then you fall down to the ground later. So Diane's husband has this big insurance policy, and so they went to Hawaii, and he said, "Sure, honey, I'll go up parasailing with you." And so the last thing he did before they yanked her off the ground by herself was pat her on the butt and put the camera around her neck and say, "Take pictures." So we have lots and lots of pictures of Diane's toes. It's pretty much fun. And we were in Costa Mesa, California. We went to see Mickey's house, you know, in California. The guy with the duck friend, Mickey Mouse. And that was fun. And we've been to Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah, that's great.
And we had a great time in Louisville, Kentucky. You know, that's kind of in the Kentuckiana area down in there. And we had a little contest in the car coming home trying to rename it. And the winner was Indiyucky. I'm going to tell you some of the other places we've been if you got a minute. We're going to do what? Oh, okay. One of the prettiest songs that Fats Waller wrote, he used to do a lot of... You want to hold it down?
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed. I'll apologize for them. I'm sorry. Anyway, they forget who's in control. Anyway, Fats Waller, besides his love, his phenomenal love for people, and all the jump and jive tunes he wrote about loving and leaving them, he also could write tearjerkers about finding the right person and how neat it was to fall in love. And we'd like to feature our tenor, Miss Shelly Sweet, singing "Keeping Out of Mischief Now."
Don't even go to a movie show if you are not at my side. I just stay home by my radio, but I'm satisfied. All my flirting days are gone. On the level from now on, keeping out of mischief now. Really am in love, and how I'm through playing with fire. It's you whom I desire. All the world can plainly see. You're the only one for me. I have told them in advance they can't break up a romance, living up to every vow, keeping out of mischief now. Don't you know I'm keeping out of mischief now? Really am in love, and how I have told them in advance they can break up our romance, living up to every vow. Yeah, keeping out of mischief.
just to give you a little clue about the girls and what to do a little bit, they didn't write that up in the show program, and it's kind of interesting for us to read about ourselves in the show program because a lot of times our occupations change without our knowing it. At this particular point in time, Miss Shelly Sweet is studying to be a chiropractor, and during that interim time, she's working as a dental assistant. So we figured that Shelly's really got a handle on how to yank a man around and get paid for it. I've been doing it for gratis for years. And to the far left is Sandi Wright. Sandi's from St. Louis. And Sandi's a PR director for the Visiting Nurses Association. I'm sure you've seen some of her slogans along the highways on the big signs out there. It says, aid nursing, take a nurse to lunch, those sort of things. That joke never works, and I don't know why I don't throw it out. Except I can't think of anything else funny about her. She's really cute, you know. So anyway. And she's also our twice queen. She sang with the Tetrachords, 1978 International Queens of Harmony. And also to my left, step out, dear, here these folks are missing you. Sure. This is Diane Huber, and Diane's also from St. Louis. And Diane's a mother of 3, and she also works. She's a secretarial and computer type person. And it's kind of funny. I need to tell you about the men in our life, because Shelly has, in Chicago, we have kings at home, you know what I mean? It's okay to let them think that. It's not a problem. So in Shelly's area in Chicago, there's King Richard of Chicago, okay? And then in St. Louis, there's King David of St. Louis. And at Diane's house, there's King Gary of Indiana. What do you want for nothing? Good grief. I'm into jet lag here. Okay. And my name's Elizabeth Hardcastle, and I sing the lead, and I work in a nuclear power plant. And I do glow in the dark, and I'm also single in case anybody wants to see. One of the fun things we like to sing, and Fats loved to play this thing, was It's a Sin to Tell a Lie. And you can kind of see a little impishness in here, you know what I mean? You know it's a sin to tell a lie. Still you keep saying I love you. I do. It may be true. I wish I knew. But I'm giving fair warning to you, rascal you. Be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you, yes I do, I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Some say that I'm a fool to love you. They say your heart is lying. And I'm so afraid you'll go away, leaving my sad eyes crying. I love you, yes I do, I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie you tell so well. It's a dirty, rotten, shameless, awful sin to tell a lie. Don't make me cry, 'cause if you break my heart, I'll die. One of the neatest things about traveling is our experiences in airports. If you buy that, I got land in Florida for you. But anyway, what we've had a lot of fun with is the crowns have been just a joy. We have little black containers that International supplies us with, and the crowns are made of metal and rhinestones. And they're very important to us. You know, I don't care if my baggage gets there as long as the crown and I make it, it's no problem. So the crown is very important along with the gold medal that International bestows on us. So, and part of the trappings is the crown. So when you go to the airport and you check your luggage, you check those things which you never want to see again. And so you check those things, and they go off to Never Never Land, but you keep the crown with you. So it's posed some interesting happenings. When we had first acquired the crowns and we were making a trip in Toronto, what was really neat was the security guys, you know, at the border there. In order to be a security guard, you have to have the average IQ of maybe, 2, 3 maybe if you're a supervisor. And for any of you ladies who are married to these guys, I'm really sorry. Yeah. So and I imagine you are too. So anyway, what we've got here is we got this security guard, and he's usually kind of a little wormy kind of fellow, you know. And he's got, you know, wormy. You know, makes your skin crawl off your body, you know. So anyway, he's sitting there, and and they give these guys guns. That's the novel approach. I like that. They give these guys guns on the hip, and they're loaded, you know, and they take exercise at toe shooting, heel annihilating, you know. So anyway, so they got these guys with the guns, a little guy, and you're getting the picture, and he always has a buddy, see, who works the screen. So it's a two-man team here. So we go through customs there at the airport, and we have the little crown cases, the little black things, and they've got the velvet inside and the crown on the inside. So anyway, you walk up to this thing, and the guy says to you, he says, "So lady, what do you got in the box?" "A crown." "A what?" "I can't hear you." "A crown." "A crown." So he pokes Joe over here who's been sleeping. He says, "Oh, she's got a crown in that little black box." I'll tell you, some of them will tell us anything. "Well, I know it's a bomb, so you better run it through this thing, okay?" So you set it on the little conveyor belt, and it goes tick, 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 through there, okay? And it's running around on this conveyor belt, and it goes through belt. Oh, no, now the mouth is going. Nothing will work. The brain's already fried. It's already brain dead. So I'm going to tell you this whether you want to hear it or not, all right? I'm digging in. Here we go. So you put the box on the conveyor belt. If I need help in here, just jump right in, all right? So you put the box, and it runs through the little machine. And what's-his-face here says down to Joe, he said, "So what do you see?" And the other guy says, "A crown." Oh, couldn't be. So then we have to go down to the end, and so they set the little box up on the counter and says, "Okay, lady, you open it." See, it's not going to explode if I open it and kill us all, you know, see. He doesn't want anything to happen. If he opened it, it'd probably explode, but if I open it, it's okay. So you open it up, and he goes, "Wow, look at that sparkle." He says, "Is them real?" And I don't hate to bust his bubble. I said, "Yeah, they're real." "Wow," he says, "just what are you queen of?" Are things different here than they are back home?
You're on a roll. You say harmony.
Okay, so I'm queen of harmony. Again, the guy's deaf. He says, "What? Queen of harmony." Looks down at Joe and he says, "Them new countries are springing up all the time."
They have a new expression along old Harlem way that tells you when a party is 10 times more than gay. To say that things are jumping leaves not a single doubt that everything is in full swing when you hear somebody shout. This joint is jumping, it's really jumping. Come in, cats, and check your hats. I mean, this joint is jumping. The piano's thumping, the dancers bumping. This here spot is more than odd. In fact, the joint is jumping. Just check your weapons at the door. Be sure to pay your quarter. Burn your leather on the floor. Grab anybody's daughter. The room is rocking. The neighbors knocking. We're all bums when the wagon comes. I mean, this joint is jumping.
Yes, sir, honey, that big old fat swaller's going to sit here and play a few tunes for us, and we'll probably dance and take this place apart. What do you think? Won't that be fun? Oh, woman, you're on my foot, you cat.
Oh, wait. What did you put in this here to ring? Is this a soda pop like I asked for? Oh, they're right out your door. Hey, which one of you cats can pay your quarter to get in here? Oh, baby, what's that? You will not let's not worry about little quarters. How about a dance, dreamboat? Hey, that is my man you are talking to. Now, you leave him alone. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You hussy.
Well, this joint is jumping. It's really jumping. Now every Moses on his toes. I mean, this joint is jumping. Well, no time for for talking. It's time for walking. Well, grab a jug and cut the rug. I mean, this joint is jumping. Just get your big beer and gin. There's plenty in the kitchen.
Now
Who is that just came in? Just look the way he's switching. I don't mind the hour, cause I'm in power. Well, I got bail if we go to jail. I mean, this joint is jumping.
Don't you give that policeman your right name, honey.
No, no, no. Pianos are thumping, the dancers are bumping, the roof is a rocking, the neighbors are knocking. Oh boy, this joint is jumping. This joint is jumping. This jumping joint is going wild. It's going wild.
Wasn't that fun? I'm so winded I can't hardly live. I have to go home and get well. You can't imagine what fun it is to go back after you've had a weekend of phenomenal rapport and fun with audiences and people, to go back into the nuclear power plant and work with naval engineers. I mean, you really got two negatives there together, you know what I mean? Some of you ladies married to engineers? Isn't life fun? Anyway. As Spotswaller traveled back and forth across the United States, and he used to make the Atlantic cruises, and that's how he worked for a bottle of scotch and a lot of adulation. Some of you worked that way, huh? He worked for a bottle of scotch and plus to watch all the fun that he could have going back and forth. He was a man who lived with phenomenal robust. He could hardly wait to start each day and tackle it. And one of his other beautiful ballads is I've Got a Feeling I'm Falling, and we'd like to introduce you to Sandi Wright, our baritone. She'd like to offer I've Got a Feeling I'm Falling.
song with your hands?
Well, you know, it's time for our big grand finale, and I thought I'd do something that Fats Waller was really famous for and maybe play a little stride piano.
What on earth is stride piano?
Well, stride piano is when the right hand plays all these little notes up here, and the left hand plays those alternate chords. When you get them all together, it just really
Kinda
jives. So,
It
yeah.
doesn't sound too tough. Let's sing it.
You can't.
Why
sing
not?
stride
Aren't
piano.
any words to the song?
Oh, we'll make them up as we go along.
Why would tonight be any different, right? Meet you at the end. Here we go. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da. Got me everything that I please. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da. Deal with them bullies, yeah.
I love to tinkle on an old piano. Exit in a supple manner.
Clunk, 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 he's underneath my fingertips.
I love to listen to a tune that's mellow. I like to think when it gets swell. I love to feel the melody just
Trickling off of my lips. Well, and bullies and a song to sing. Now how could you ask for more than tickling the ivory, singing jive? I repeat what I said before.
I love to tinkle on an old piano. Exit in a supple manner. I know I always feel the top banana
With a handful of keys. When my left hand thumps out bass notes, I'm halfway to play in that stride piano. Then right there in between those bass notes, I play chords for that stride piano sound. Well, there it is, that stride piano. I'm a whiz at stride piano. Stride piano, yeah, no, yeah, no, no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. Well, that's enough of that F-I jazz. Here's where it all pays off.
First right hand goes off with the melody I make up. Then my left hand plays tricks with the rhythm, and both hands are picking it up. My fingers feel breezy, they're easy on the keys. They're light as feather and grooving together with the move and bass for stormy weather. I can never be lonely, it got me everything that I please. I feel good, I feel strong, nothing bad can go wrong. Nobody else commands what holding these two hands. There's such an appealing, powerful feeling dealing with a handful of keys. Well, I love to sing one to piano. Played in a subtle manner.
He's underneath my fingertips.
I love to listen to a tune that's mellow. I like to think like that as well.
Trickling over my lips. Well, and all the keys and a song to sing. Wah, tickling the ivory, singing jive. Wah, bang those old white notes, bang those old white notes, bang those old eighth notes, bang those old notes, strike that old left hand, rag that old right. There's such an appealing, powerful feeling, dealing with a handful of keys. Plunk,
In a subtle manner.
dealing with a handful of keys. Plunk, 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 dealing with a handful of keys. Yeah.
Aren't they wonderful?
Obviously, you don't have homes, right? Boy, I'm wet in places. It's warm up here. It certainly is. What are we doing? Oh, sure. I don't know. Yeah. Wait a minute.
It's gonna be a big cost.
You got anything to do? Now's the time. Gonna be a great day. Gonna be a great day. On that great come and get it day. Wanna be fun when worry is done and money is hay. That's the time things will come your way. On that great come and get it day. I'll get my gown, that calico gown. I'll get my rheumatic
Earth beneath your plow is a button and now it's yours. Glory time's coming for to stay. On that gray, gray, come and get it day, great day. We are crossing that Jordan River. I want my crown, that golden crown. We are crossing that golden river. I want my crown, that golden crown, Lord. Bum, bum, Jordan River, that river deep and wide. I'm going back to the other side. We are crossing that Jordan River. I want my crown. Isn't that great to get up morning fairly well, fairly well. Isn't that great to get up morning fairly well, fairly well. Isn't that great to get up morning fairly well, fairly well. Isn't that great to get up morning fairly well, fairly well. On the great come and get it day. Want to be fun when worry is done and money is there. Glory time's coming for to stay. On the great, great, come and get it and keep it and share it. On the great, great, come and get it day. Come and get it day.
Thank you very much. You guys scare me. My heart's really pounding here. Just a minute here. Sorry. What's been really neat in our traveling this weekend is how many people have bailed us out of the jams we've been in. The Lord put this quartet together, and we had a 5-year plan. And we won our first year out. He's really yanked 2 or 3 of us around pretty good. We were going to have all of our children raised. I still have a 17-year-old at home that's doing high school on the 5-year plan. And it's really been, Diane has 3 little ones at home yet. The baby's still 11 and up to 17. And Sandy's got 3 teenagers at home. And we really thought, well, in 5 years, Lord, we can go out and we can have a great time with this, and isn't it just going to be fun? And hopefully with your blessings, we can make it in 5. Well, he had a mind of his own. So every time, as usual. And so every time we step out on stage, just before we come out, the girls always say, so what are you going to say to the audience tonight? And I said, you got me, it's his problem. It's his idea, he'll handle it. So anyway, we want to thank very much Carolyn Sexton and Nancy and Sylvia Serendipity, the quartet Serendipity, for helping us get to where we needed to be today. We've been we were coming from Newark, and we've been to Washington, D.C., and then we've been driven by a car, because they said, oh, flight 355, oh, we just canceled it, girls, no big deal.
You can leave at 3 o'clock.
You can leave at 3 o'clock. Right, sure. So what we did is we had to take alternate flights, and for those people who took care of us in Newark and came and retrieved us at 2 a.m. in the morning, and were nice enough to drag the baggage around. God, we love you all, and thank you so much for being so good to us. You don't have to clap for those folks. I mean, they helped us out, but it's not a big deal, you know. Okay. As we travel across the United States and all the other countries we've been to and we hope to see, as Sweet Adelines, we run across so many of you that have so much love in your hearts. I tell you what, if you know a Sweet Adeline or a barbershopper and you haven't laughed or cried or spent a little time loving them, you don't know what they're all about, and you need to take another look at them. God, we love our Sweet Adeline and our barbershop buddies and all those new friends that we're making along the way. God bless each and every one of you. Packing up the dreams God planted in the fertile soil of you. Can't believe the hopes he's granted
It won't even seem you've gone, 'cause our hearts in big and small ways will keep the love that keeps us strong. And friends are friends forever if the Lord's the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that our lifetime's not too long to live as friends. And friends are friends forever if the Lord's the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long